Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Big Ticket Live. So, we're going today. Just going to do a quick audio check. Very quick audio check. Hello, we are good to go. All right. So, how is everyone doing today? So, yeah, unfortunately, Populist Politics couldn't make it today. We mixed up. We're different time zones, so we had a slight misunderstanding of time zones, and he thought he thought I was an hour behind where I actually am because it's 8 here. He thought it was 7, and he can't make it till 9 EST, but that's gonna be a little too late to start a stream. So we're gonna do a quick stream today, and another stream tomorrow actually with Populist Politics. We just worked that out real quick. So yeah, short stream today. I'm just gonna do a quick stream today. Sorry, I'm trying to reply to Populist Politics. It's fine, Populist Politics. Go follow Populist Politics on Twitter. Oh, he feels very bad. It's fine. He feels bad. It's fine, Populist Politics. It's fine. So anyway, let's see. What were we going to talk about today? So I'm going to talk about court packing. Let's talk about court packing. So I'll probably talk about this tomorrow too. We're going to do a short stream, maybe like half an hour. We'll do a real long stream tomorrow. It'll be great. We'll have all kinds of discussions. But today we're going to keep it simple and just talk about the court packing. So for court packing, a lot of the liberals these days, they're very pro court packing. It's funny because you have let's see if I can find it. Ed Markey, I believe it was. Ed Markey, is that his name? Or something like that. Yeah, so let's see. Let's pull this up. Yeah. Alright, so let me just do one thing. Oh, poor Populist Politics, he feels bad. Can we get a, this might be one, I was saying earlier, Populist Politics, we don't need Populist Politics L's, there's no such thing, but, now you gotta wonder, I'm kidding, we like Populist Politics here at the Big Ticket, he's a great guy. Everyone go subscribe and follow Populist Politics, please, he's getting free clout in my description, despite not being in the show. So let's see, wrong one. So let's see, I'm gonna pull up, there we go. So let's see, we have this. We have Ed Markey, so we got the whole expand the court. We need 9 a few years back. Now we have expand the court. So what a lot of people don't realize is that there's Jerry Nadler, the Penguin. So what a lot of people don't realize about this whole situation is that when you have what's it called? When you have this whole court packing thing where it's like, oh, we gotta do the court packing. We gotta take away the power. See, the Republicans packed the court. That's what they'll claim. Republicans packed the court because in 2016. Early 2016, I think it was like March 2016 after Scalia died, you had the Kentucky Senator, Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who stood up to Obama and refused to let him put another Supreme Court justice in. He was done. And a lot of people mark that. This is revenge, they say. They say it's fair. Trump got to put in 3 illegitimately. They're going to put in 4 and balance it out. That's what they say. Of course, they're wrong. They're lying. But they're going to claim that. They're going to claim Mitch McConnell got to take away the filibuster for it. This is revenge. But what they're ignoring is the fact that in 2013, Harry Reid, who was the former Senate Majority Leader from Nevada, if you don't know who Harry Reid is, he has the Reid machine. He's the reason Nevada goes blue so much. Very powerful machine. The Reid machine died actually. The Reid machine's gone. The socialist in Nevada actually took back the well, they didn't take it back. They took over the Democrat Party of Nevada and purged the Reid machine. The Reid machine's dead. I don't know. They might be back, but there's a really good chance that I think her name's like what's her name? Nevada Senator. I know her. Like, I know it if I saw it. Nevada Senator. Yeah, Catherine Cortez Masto. She might be done. This might be your last term because the Reid machine. That's the thing that keeps her in office. That's gone. There's a real chance they flip red. And we'll talk about that later, but for now, let's talk about the Supreme Court. So, Supreme Court, 2013, you have Harry Reid, who's claiming, the Republicans, they made it impossible for us to put in the federal judges, because the Republicans would filibuster every single federal judge. So, we're going to abolish the filibuster, and Mitch McConnell said, you know what, let's pull up, since we're on here, let's pull up the clips. Let's make this like a mini video. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this into a video. So, it's going to be a non-edited, live-made video. So, let's do Mitch McConnell, you will regret this day. Yeah, this was based McConnell. This was the, what's his name? This was the, what do they call him? Like the cocaine turtle or something? I don't know. but it was based. So we're gonna.
Did you know
We're gonna not listen to this commercial. Yeah, we're gonna play the clip. It was a very cool clip. Yeah, so they did the nuclear option, and yeah, I mean, and you may regret it sooner than you think. So let's see. I'm gonna play the clip. It was really cool. When McConnell, this was like based. This is when McConnell was more based. Like this was awesome, McConnell. Now we just have like the. Now we have like the. You can't say that about my corporate donors type of guy who like, he's weak. He's a weak man. All right, so we got YouTube here. We're gonna play. All right, let's see. I'm gonna bring it up to here so you guys can see YouTube. I'm sure you guys would love to see what I'm doing. Yeah, so we're gonna have a relaxed stream. So let's see. Let's play the clip.
Say to my friends on the other side of the aisle, you'll regret this, and you may regret it a lot sooner than you think.
That was based McConnell right there. Very short clip, but he was based McConnell. So what ended up happening was, you know, he warned them. The Reid didn't listen. He purged it. He purged the filibuster, and because he purged the filibuster, the Democrats were able to start passing. What was this? 2013. So they were able to start passing federal judges. But then 2014, Republicans took the Senate back. Didn't work well. Then fast forward to 2016, where there's been all these vacancies. Then 2016, Donald Trump gets elected. 2017. What is it? By the end of the Trump administration, we had like 300 federal judges or something. Yeah, good times. But what we also saw was 3 Supreme Court justices because McConnell, in revenge of that, nuked the filibuster. But going back to 2013, the Democrats will claim that's where it started. Republicans refused to basically work with the Democrats, and this was the only way the Democrats were going to get federal judges. And you see, that's a lie. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think, oh, well, the Democrats tried to work with the Republicans. But you see, that's a lie. Because we have to go back a little bit farther to the Bush era. And this is where it was really bad. See, I think it was called, like, the Gang of 14. That's right, the Gang of 14. I was just talking about this with my U.S. government teacher. But you had the Gang of 14 or so, and basically what it was a group of Republicans and Democrats, and they refused to. The Democrats controlled the Senate, so you had just enough Republicans to stop the filibuster from being nuked, and enough Democrats to pass any judge. So basically, what ended up happening was that Republicans had the majority. So basically, what ended up happening was the Republicans and the Democrats had to play a lot of games, and what ended up going down was that you had this gang of 14 senators. I believe it was 7 on each side. So you had 7 Democrats who would make 61 votes against who would have 61 votes to confirm a judge, and 44 Democrats plus 7 Republicans would equal 51 votes against the nuclear option. So after years or months or years, whatever, of these Democrats filibustering, this was the solution to ensure that no matter what, a judge would be passed and the nuclear option would fail. So yeah, and that's what ended up happening. They were called the Gang of 14. You can read about it on Wikipedia or whatever. If you're in the Senate history, this was a really cool thing. It was actually Susan Collins was actually one of them. Fun fact. As was Lindsey Graham, young Lindsey Graham. It's so funny seeing a picture of young Lindsey Graham. You had young Lindsey Graham. You had no one else on this list is that interesting. Oh, Joe Lieberman. We all like Joe Lieberman. He's the man who did more damage to Obamacare than anyone else. John McCain. Yeah, you're just your standard middle ground Republicans. Except Lindsey Graham. I mean, he's a little more to the right than these guys, but not by much. And yeah, that's pretty much what the Gang of 14 was. But you have to remember, this only happened because the Democrats refused to vote for federal judges. So this was the beginning. We have to go all the way back, 2004, 2005, and that's where it all started. And people don't necessarily realize that, because most people don't care about Senate history. But you have to go back all the way back to the you have to go back. That's weird. Twitter's not working. Twitter. Okay, well, Twitter's dead apparently. That's not good. Rip Twitter. Can we get an F in the chat for Twitter? Twitter is dead and no one's upset. All right. Twitter's working. All right. No, Twitter's down. No, Twitter. Oh my god. So yeah, that's where you get the basic the modern version of the federal judges issue. It starts with the Democrats refusing to work with the Republicans, not the other way around. They'll say, no, the Democrats tried. They tried to work with the Republicans. That's not true. The Republicans refuse to work with the Democrats, and that is an incredibly important distinction. And Twitter still won't load. We're all very sad. Twitter's dead. Rip Twitter. It's just completely dead. Yeah, so I mean, and I want people don't realize that, and the Democrats. So now you have the Democrats today claiming, well, not today, this week claiming, oh, we're gonna pack the courts. And ignoring the fact Manchin and Sinema probably wouldn't agree with it. I don't see it happening. You had Nancy Pelosi herself, queen of the liberals, queen of the Democrats, coming out and saying, nope, I'm not gonna do it, and that was the end of it. But yeah, it was definitely a very interesting. Yeah, it was definitely a very interesting week for people who follow the Senate and follow the Supreme Court. Honestly, I'm glad they didn't do it. It would have been very stupid. The only way you could pack the court fairly, they claim, oh, this whole 13 match up with the DC Circuit. That's all stupid. But if you really want to do it that way, and you're truly like acting in good faith, bipartisan, you do 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans. Their votes would cancel each other out, or 2 Republican chosen, 2 Democrat chosen. Their votes would cancel each other out, ensuring the balance remains. That would never happen. But that's the way to do it fair. That's like the only way to truly fairly do it. And I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying that's the only way that it would be acceptable, is if you could find a way to do it like that. I still wouldn't agree with it, but I'd accept it, because you'd be keeping the balance. Like if somehow 2 people were chosen off Trump's list or something, which would never happen. And the Senate Democrats would like have a meltdown if that happened. But it was possible. We have 2 concurrent viewers. Hello. I don't know. What do you guys thoughts? What if we did it like that? Where Biden said to the Republicans, choose 2 people. I don't care who they are. And he said to the Democrats, choose 2 people. I don't care who they are. If it's truly about 13, do it that way. I did not agree with that, but I'm saying if they want to do it that way, I mean, I would at least respect that as trying to keep it in good faith. But let's not mess with the courts. It sets a bad precedent. Soon we'll all be Supreme Court members. Supreme Court Justice Josh Schlesinger, and actually, I like the sound of that. How would you guys like that? You guys like it if I was a Supreme Court justice? I think it'd be pretty cool. But, it's just me. Anyway, I mean, what else? What else is going on this week? See, I can't look at Twitter and read all what I was retweeting this week to see what I was talking about. I think J.D. Vance is running for Senate, which is actually really cool, by the way. We could talk about J.D. Vance. So J.D. Vance has some controversy because he, I think, supported Obama? Something along the lines of that, but I don't care. Who cares? Like, honestly, who cares? He was an ex-Trump critic. I mean, he's pro-Trump now. He's populism. He's good. I don't really care what people say, like, about his past. I know, what was his name? Shoot. I can't remember his name. Oh, my God. It's like the guy who does the America First part. When I stream, I swear my brain just, like, is done. Anyway, I've had a long week of school. All right, America First host. How do I not remember his name? This is so... Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is not a fan of the of J.D. Vance, and I do not agree with that. I think J.D. Vance is good. I think, sure, maybe he used to be ex-Trump, but guess what? So is Kayleigh McKinney, and she's great. I mean, you gotta be a little lenient. Yeah, I mean, Tucker was also, and this was really stupid. So Tucker's talking about, let's see, hold on, let me pull this up in a private tab, and we'll get some of these stupid headlines of the news. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's pull this up real quick. Private browsing, Tucker. There we go. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So we got Tucker Carlson, and I was tweeting about this, but this is actually pretty cool. It's gonna be a very casual stream. We're just gonna hang out. Look at that. That is beautiful. Paleo conservatism movement. I mean, that's a W. Relative. That is a big win, just to see that. Also, it's just so funny to see CNN here. But yeah, we got Tucker Carlson. Let's see. So we got the History Show. Let's look at some of these. Let's make fun. Mother Jones. Oh yeah, we all love Mother Jones. They're always very accurate. Tucker Carlson villainizes on his top journalist. So top page. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing else here. Tucker Carlson falsely claims the COVID-19 vaccines may not work. Well, you know what? That's just stupid. Because you have the J&J vaccine, which is causing blood clots. And yes, it does work. It does work, but not as effective as the Pfizer and Moderna. Yeah, you could. I would say this would be in the middle, where sometimes it doesn't work, or sometimes it's not necessarily safe. But whatever. Let's look at these two. So we got Mother Jones. The GOP is raising money off Tucker Carlson's racism. Let's rename this. The media attacks. Let's rename the stream. The war on Tucker Carlson weekly or casual stream. Okay, let's rename this. We're gonna talk about Tucker today. We were gonna talk about the Supreme Court, but I can't stretch that out without another person. It's gonna get too boring. Let's make a thumbnail real quick. Tucker Carlson. All right. Transparent PNG. Yeah. So with Tucker Carlson, it's like okay, perfect. Yeah, with Tucker Carlson, it's all really stupid. I mean, they're like, oh, Tucker Carlson, the whole great replacement thing. I mean, it's all garbage, but you know, they want to cancel him the best they can. It's ridiculous, but their goal is to cancel Tucker Carlson because Tucker Carlson basically claimed that he was basically claiming that and it was true that you know the left wants to bring in immigrants who would vote Democrat. You see, actually, his name was Tweed. Pull it up here, Tweed. He it's not a Tweed Mayor. I think it was like Mayor Tweed or something, or he was like William Tweed. So if you don't know who this guy is, this is the greatest example of what Tucker was talking about. This man literally would go down to the docks, right? You get scandal or corruption. He would literally go down to the dock. Immigrants would literally walk in. He would say, "Congratulations, welcome to America." Shake their hand and say, "Remember to vote Tweed." And he would do that. And eventually, he would do that. And basically, he bribed Republicans. And eventually, he ended up going to jail. But that's what he would do. He would basically go and try to convince immigrants who basically just took their first steps in America vote for him, and it worked. I mean, he held and it did work. He was very corrupt, and the Democrats are at it again. And he would abuse the fact that these new immigrants really hadn't voted. And he would say, "Welcome to America," and he basically, doing it again. And you could read about it. This man was very corrupt, but now they're Tucker Carlson points out it's a similar trend. Let's see. Let's read this. Let's just read this garbage. Recent Republican fundraising efforts have been ugly and worse and have fueled conspiracy theories, hatred, and demagoguery. I mean, Mother Jones is ridiculous. They attacked I don't know if you guys, this was an old video, and I didn't really enjoy the video. It wasn't great. It wasn't one of my better ones, but if you guys remember, I had what was his name, like Subline or something? He was on once, and he was on once, and basically, and we talked about Donald Trump, or I think it was Donald Trump, not Trump. And it was pretty cool. But unfortunately, I think it got shut down in right after all the craziness that occurred. But it ended up getting shut down or something like that. But what went on there was basically, sorry, I'm just trying to find my background image that I used for this. I can put a new thumbnail up. Basically, what ended up happening there was that they got. What am I trying to say? Oh, I know where I can get it. Basically, they got shut. Basically, they got shut down, but Mother Jones is like a hit piece on them, where they're like, "Oh, look at all these posts," and I think one of the posts got deleted or something. But it was all garbage. But unfortunately, that's what happens in the news, and that they make hit pieces. But I don't like Mother Jones. They attacked that guy, and Subline was very nice. I mean, he should not have been attacked. Why is my channel so weird? Here. The truth behind the blue line. I think that's where I can get I can use for the thumbnail. Sorry guys, patience please. Everyone be very patient. I'm just trying to find a thumbnail. A good example of a thumbnail I could use. One moment. I edited this too well. I never thought I'd say that in my life. I edited the video too well. I love I didn't even have a frame here, I don't think, where I could use for my. Dang it! I'm not gonna be able to make a thumbnail. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was gonna make a quick thumbnail. Not happening. Oh wait, I did. I actually did leave a spot. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take this. All right, we're gonna get back to the video. 1 second. I just want to make a quick thumbnail. That was loud. All right, this. 1 second, everyone. This is what happens when your streaming plans get messed up at literally the last minute. And then no, I do not wish to do that. All right, and then we're gonna just quickly grab the text box and do the war on Tucker. Perfect. This is not great, but it was made very quickly. Usually I make a mock-up and then I have someone make it, but today, or at least I make a decent one in Photoshop, but today we're throwing something together. I'm pretty good. Alright, now we're just going to put this in here, edit, live, and we're going to go to thumbnail. Alright, sorry guys, we're changing stream, changing midstream. This was going to be a Scottish stream, but not anymore. That's better. The War on Tucker, look at that. Very, very nice, very nice. Is Twitter is back up, doing a stream on Tucker Carlson. Alright, hopefully that gets, something went wrong. I can't tweet. Twitter, you want to not be a piece of garbage for once? Alright, Twitter chooses to be a piece of garbage. Of course it does. Of course. I have 2 viewers, that's impressive. 2 viewers, that's nice. I don't know who they are, but hello viewers. It's the most viewers I've gotten in a while. Alright, Twitter. Stream on Tucker Carlson. I can't tweet. You know what? I'll try later. Anyway, so what I was trying to say about what I was trying to do was I was going to read this article. So let's get back to that. I did do that quick thing at the time. So we have this whole in this book. They're going after Tucker. Do you watch Tucker Carlson? He's up days earlier. Fox News. See, they're trying to claim Tucker Carlson did the whole great replacement theory, the whole like the Nazis thing or whatever, where they're like, oh, the Jews are going to replace us. This is nothing like that, and the ADL did it too, and it was all stupid. I mean, the ADL did the exact same thing, and the ADL fights. The ADL should fire white supremacist Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson's a white supremacist. You've heard it here, folks. But it was all stupid. But basically, they're trying to claim that Tucker Carlson's a white supremacist, and that whites are going to be replaced with people of color. And that's wrong. It has nothing to do with their color. It has to do with the fact that the left is going to bring in. The left's goal, I mean, part of why they have this big open immigration thing is because, statistically speaking, is if you start a flood of people whom are from a different place than America and are brought in to vote for the left and brought in by the left, they're most likely going to vote for the left and help get Democrats in office. Look at Texas. The more people, Texas is trending left because of there's a lot of not illegal, but a lot of Hispanics are moving there, and they're like, we got to support and they're like supporting, it's Texas and I guess, not really Arizona. Arizona is the suburbans are trending blue. But Texas is a good example where you have a lot of these like Hispanics, immigrants and stuff, and they're voting Democrat, and then you also have Hispanics who are voting Republican in Florida, but it's different. But generally in Texas, the Hispanics are voting more blue. Luckily this year, 2020 county map. Luckily this year, the south of Texas actually did really more red. I think, yeah, it went pretty red. It was near time. How Joe Biden defeated Donald Trump. Yeah, I mean, if you look here, this is pretty red, honestly. It was a lot more red than, like, it would have been. Look at the 2016 one. Texas, I think, all in all, the parts of Texas that were turning blue shifted more red. And even, what is this, 2012? No, I think this is, yeah, I guess this is 2012. Is this? No, Alaska's still gray. Yeah, regardless, that's not the point. Oh my god, guys, populist politics, he made it! Someone have to tell him about this. Guys, populist politics, he's here. Alright, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Basically, yeah, so basically, they're claiming Tucker Carlson's a white supremacist, supports white supremacism, great replacement theory, all this stupid stuff. Which is beyond the truth. What he's saying is that, like I said before, the more people who immigrate to this country who have values that are not the same as America and are brought in who support Democrats, it's what they're doing in Texas, and they admit it. They're like, thanks to all the Latinos who supported Joe Biden to turn Texas purple or blue. What? Tucker Carlson's is a white supremacist for suggesting this thing we just said, and it's ridiculous. And yeah, I mean, it's hard to stream, honestly, when you're doing it on your own. Streaming individually is very difficult. use it to talk to yourself. And when I do a short stream, like when I do a video, I can do multiple takes if I need to. But yeah, I'm probably talking a little fast today, but that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, and they're like, oh, history shows Tucker Carlson is dangerous to ignore. It's just so stupid. I mean, they're going after Tucker. What else could we talk about? And Tucker Carlson destroyed the ADL this week, which was nice. They might be saying, but Josh, you're Jewish. The ADL supports Jews and stuff. And that's true, they do. But they also just say really stupid things, like going after Tucker and claiming he supports Nazism or whatever. I mean, look, I support Jewish civil rights groups when they're actually working to support Jewish civil rights. But the ADL should be more concerned about what happened in France. And if you don't know what happened in France, you should. France had, there was an attack in France that, oh no, I'm missing Tucker Carlson. Apparently he destroyed the corporate media Adam Schiff neocons in the intel community. No, I'm talking about Tucker, but then I miss him. Alright, well, I just sent the word out. So what was I gonna say? Tucker Carlson. Let's see what people on Twitter say. Oh no, sorry. There was that attack in France. France had that attack where, and I tweeted about it, I think I said like WTF, but basically a Jew by the name of Sarah Halimi was beaten mercilessly. Her body was thrown from her apartment window, and her killer called her Satan and a dirty Jew. And the person had 22 prior convictions and will not be prosecuted for murder because he smoked weed. So this is what's going on in France. This is a serious attack on Jews and a serious sign of anti-Semitism and the rising problem in France. And guess what? The ADL didn't do a thing. Maybe they put out a statement or something, but they didn't actually do it. They're not doing anything. Rather than working to stop this, they're simply going to focus on the fact that Tucker Carlson said, oh, the more immigrants that come to this country, the higher chance there are that the Democrats will benefit. That's all he said. That's not great replacement. So yeah, Jews are under attack in France, but it's okay, guys, because Tucker Carlson said bad things. That's the world we're living in. And yeah, if you're in France and you're Jewish, I say get out of France. I mean, France. This is not the first time France has had these issues. France has had people. France has had, and I don't know if this person was, and is what this person had. If this person had any, obviously they're anti-Semite, but I don't know if they have any other views in if they have any connections to anti-Semitic groups. But France has had a rise in hate crimes lately. You have these Islamic extremists attacking teachers for showing an image of Muhammad, I think, which goes against the basic tenets of Islam. I don't know. Something like that. And it's ridiculous. I mean, this is seriously the world we're living in, where we're basically killing a Jewish woman, an innocent Jewish woman. It's going to get you in more trouble. And they're going after Tucker Carlson. And I'm not equating the two at all. I'm just saying how stupid it is. I mean, if I was I'm Jewish, and I think the ADL should be focusing to get this man convicted or at least tried. Instead, they're complaining about Tucker Carlson, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah, so I guess we could, I mean, there's still outrage or whatever. The ADL calls it shocking and unacceptable, but they're not doing anything. I mean, the fact that they were in the news this week, Christian Populist left the message, let's see. No, I got a comment, and it got retracted. What is this? No, Christian Populist, put your comment back. It got retracted. No, I wasn't looking at my chat. Chat, what's going on? I have 2 whole viewers. I have 1 whole. He left. No. No, I had 3 viewers at one point, and they all left. Chat, what is this? No, I lost my whole chat. They probably heard me talking about what's going on in France and thought, oh, he's not talking about Tucker. He lied. That's not true. I didn't know. Stream on Tucker Carlson. I'm talking about Tucker. I was trying to explain why the ADL is just being really stupid this week. Anyway, yeah, Tucker's been good. I just stream on Carlson doing whoops. Clickbait. Please, clickbait work. You know what? Clickbait. We're gonna do the clickbait. Let's see. Browse. Where's the? No, that's the wrong file. We're gonna do it this way. Ultimate clickbait. My God. being meta about it is not helping. In case you can't tell, I'm just trying to have fun here. I don't have my usual co-host, unfortunately. Well, the Populist Politics did get a cameo when I was looking for that county, not to talk about Texas. But yeah, I mean, here we go. There we go. Now people might think that we're actually talking about the topic. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Tucker Carlson just gets free in my stream. I wonder if I leave a comment on America First News. Okay, so anyway. Ooh, let's see. The America Pop. See, I was just saying we need one of these. America Pop. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to follow it. Alright. They're following 40 people. Alright. I can't tweet. Twitter, why do you have to be like this? Apparently people seem to like my take that Yang is the Rand Paul of the Democrats, which is true. I wasn't really trying to call him a libertarian, but I don't know. Some people claim Yang's a libertarian, but honestly, I mean, it works. I wonder if I could join this. So you know what? Actually, hold on. Let's do a few shifts once again. We're gonna change discussion. All right, we're gonna change back to my former. The Tucker Carlson segment's now over. Tucker Carlson got a lot of clout today in the stream, so we're gonna switch over. We're gonna put my thing back on. There we go. This is the old one. We're gonna put the old one back up for a few minutes because I need people to recognize what I look like. All right, so we have the America Populist Union. I've never heard of this till today, but it's new. Let's see. It's time that let's put it up on Twitter. I just said how I was talking about them, so now I gotta do it. Alright. Perfect. Oh, wait, hold on. Allow it to be seen. Perfect. There we go. That's good enough. It is time that conservative organizations actually represent the base, not the donors. No more co-opting from the establishment. We want the true conservative revolution of 2016. They ruled the future neocon group on their last leg. Welcome to the APU conversation. Based. Very based. Based. It's not right, based. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. What else is going on? We got President Roosevelt, what am I saying? We got President FDR back in, Franklin D. Roosevelt back in office, it appears. We got him back in, so we got him back in office, it appears. Let's see what he said.
Of the people of Japan are, and you've got a Japanese boy coming over here, and guess what? He won the Masters.
Yeah, so President FDR is once again, Bernie said he was going to be the most progressive president since FDR would have a tweet. Bernie did say he would be like FDR. There we go. So you guys get to see what my thought process is here. But yeah, he did say he would be like FDR, and I guess he's right. He hates, he's racist against Japanese people too. I mean, and it's just funny. The left's like, oh, you can't say that. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna say right now, Thor to the Deployable. The needle retracts. The needle retracts because, ooh, that's not good. The needle retracts so it can come out. Yeah, that's just how the needle works. Like if you get a blood test or whatever, like I've gotten a blood test before, and I'm like, are you gonna pull it out? And they're like, no. And they press like a button, the needle just like shoots back in. I actually got the vaccine. When they did the vaccine, that's how they did it. I got too confused. I had a chat message and I missed it. No. I just probably, yeah, whatever. Showing the tab. All right, so yeah, let's see what's going on Twitter. I'm trying to see what's going on Twitter. Unfortunately, I don't have too much here I could talk about. Yeah. I'm gonna, Yeah, I don't have a lot going on tonight to talk about, to be honest. I kind of had most of my. Now I put off some of what I was going to talk about today tomorrow. But I thought today was going to be a chill stream or whatever. Just kind of seeing Twitter. This is what I would do right now if I wasn't streaming. I would just be looking at Twitter, trying to start a conversation or two. Anything going on here? Yeah. Oh, by the way, Tim Swain is running for in South Carolina. I think he's running for Senate. Yep, Senate. He's going to primary Tim Scott. Now, I don't see it happening, but it would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice to see if, Let's see. Let's look at 2022. This is more populist department, but I'm gonna make a map. I'm gonna make a quick map. Very quick map. Margins, no margins, just map, because I'll do margins of the swing states, I guess. I'm not gonna worry about the safe states. Like I'm not gonna do it like this or whatever. I'm just gonna do the important. Illinois, Vermont, easily. I'm just gonna leave those blue. Connecticut. Alright, there we go. So we have our swing map. Except you should be red. Alright, so first Indiana will obviously I'm just gonna do it like this. So we're gonna have North Carolina will probably be tilt to lean. Georgia will go lean to that should be blue. Hold on. There we go. Georgia will be lean to tilt. I'd say probably tilt. I don't trust Georgia. The new election laws might make it more lean, but I don't trust it. I'm gonna say tilt. Florida will be easily. Will probably go. Florida's gonna go probably safe to likely. Arizona will be safe to likely, maybe lean, but I'm gonna put it like this. I hope that Sarah Palin ends up running for Senate. She's pretty cool. Iowa, Chuck Grassley, it's not even in question. Same with Ohio. The only reason I'm not saying safe is because they are swing states. Indiana should be red. I forgot New York. Sorry. All right, so Republicans will, let's see. Arizona, I think if Doug Ducey runs. Wait, hold on. Let me look something up. Doug Ducey gubernatorial governor election. I want to see how he did in the governor election. Wikipedia. He got elected in 2015. Man, these are long terms. Oh, no, never mind. 2018. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it sucks we live in a world where Kristen Sinema wins the Senate when Doug Ducey also wins his governorship. You got it's two statewide races, but it's whatever. I mean, yeah, it wasn't even close. David Garcia lost by 15 points. I mean, I knew it was trying to see what 2014 looked like. Yeah, I mean, Arizona, let's see. 2016 Arizona. I'm trying to remember how Trump did in Arizona election. Because I know Arizona doesn't love Trump. I'm just curious how he did in 2016. I know he won it. I just can't remember how much. No, it was close. It was within 4. I wonder if he won Maricopa County. Sorry. Yeah, no, Trump won Maricopa. Yeah, it just sucks when you think about Arizona. I mean, Arizona was this slowly shifting red state. We had the hope that it would hold, and it just didn't. We had hope. We all had hope. And went to Trump by 45% in 2016, the primary. Yeah, I mean, there was hope, but it's whatever. It's just how it goes. But honestly, I think what we'll see, hopefully, then it went to Biden by like what, like 1%, maybe less. It was close. Arizona was the one where I was like, every few hours I'd get a text from my friends being like, "Hey, what's Arizona at?" Yeah, Arizona was close. It was a tilt. It was like under 0.5%. It was within like, yeah, it was like 10,000 votes. It was like we were like just waiting for the moment. So Arizona, if Doug Ducey runs, I think he flips it. If we have another Martha McSally, it goes Democrat easily. Nevada, the Reid machine's dead. I think it's an easy pickup as long If the Republicans put all their effort into it, there's no reason we should not win Nevada. Reed Machine's dead. It's gone. Wisconsin, we should hold. Pennsylvania, what I don't like about Pennsylvania is you got Fetterman, right? Fetterman is the governor, lieutenant governor. Very popular, very well liked. He's like, I wouldn't call him he's like a Democrat version of a populist almost. He's not a populist, but he's I don't know. He's a little like, I don't want to say so progressive, and I think that could hurt him a little. But he got elected, and he is well liked. I think it could honestly be a coin flip. I would have to say, and I hate saying this, but like Tilt D, maybe Tildar. We're gonna be really nice we're gonna give Republicans a break. I forgot Colorado. Whoops. I'll probably be like that, maybe like that, but not much better. Or Cory Gardner, he was awesome. Yeah, Cory Gardner, it sucks to have lost. Honestly, it comes down to New Hampshire. I would say New Hampshire, Sununu runs. It's not even like it's not even close. It's a flip, easy flip. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it looks something like this. My margins are not perfect. Do not look at my map for the margins, except for the swing states. But generally speaking, the margins. I mean, Iowa's probably safe to be honest. To be honest, these two are probably safe if I don't even know if is Grassley running again. Does anyone know if Grassley's running again? Chat, do you know if Chuck Grassley's running? No one's in my chat's talking. Does anyone here know if Chuck Grassley is running again? I mean, I think he probably is, but I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. Which populist is here? You could tell me what he thinks. Yeah, people are like, oh, we're gonna flip Missouri. We're gonna flip. What state was it? Oh, yeah, Rand Paul. Some like women's group was like Rand Paul governorship, Florida. We're gonna flip it. Let's see. Map. USA. We do governors. 2022 governors. And this is 2020 governor. Hold on. I don't even know how to. I mean, I'm honestly just gonna guess. Like, probably look something like this. The governor elections this year probably look something like this. This is not 2022, but I want to fill it out. My guess is it looked like this. No, I think it's 26. Wait, are you blue? You might be blue. No, you're red. Hold on. 2020 governor elections. Yeah, 2019 was a bad year for the governor elections, unfortunately. Is Phil Murphy like the part? Are you kidding? This can't be real. Phil Murphy is like a leader of. That is cringe. Anyone's Greg. I mean, Greg Abbott's a bit of a neocon rhino, but he's not as a. Oh, that's right. North Carolina went blue. I am stupid. All right. Did I vote Indiana? What is wrong with me tonight? All right. Which one did I miss? All right. This is. If you can't tell, I've had a long week. No, I got all these right. It looks like. I just clicked the wrong one for North Carolina. How am I? What did I do wrong here? 27. It should be 20. Oh, no, it should be 27. You know, we're good. All right, so let me pull up the 2022. 2022 governor map. Perfect. Let's try some of these. Let's do some maps, guys. It's gonna load. You gonna load? Contested for the next one. Ooh, I got a Twitter alert. I got a DM. Who's DMing me? Oh, that's okay. No one can stream tonight. Alright. What am I... There's no way there's that many... There's no way this many governor seats are up for election this year. There's just no way. This can't be... Alright, I guess we could try filling this out. Nevada. I don't know about Nevada. Yeah, I mean, nation's governors. Oh, yeah. See, with Phil Murphy, I mean, yeah, he'll probably win. I hate to say it, but he shouldn't. If we can get a real candidate in New Jersey, it's a real flip. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna make a governor map prediction. Yeah, these are all good. I'm gonna say Georgia, tilt to lean. I would say Ron DeSantis should be safe. No, it'll be likely probably. Arizona, it depends. Doug Ducey, or I don't know if it's does Doug Ducey be term limited? I think Republicans could probably just hold it if they really try. Kansas will probably be a flip. Wisconsin, yeah. Pennsylvania will probably. Honestly, that's a coin flip. I'd say Boyle, but I'm not sure. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I don't know with Arizona. Arizona's tough. The rest of these, I pretty much. And I think Kansas would. Yeah, Kansas is a flip. I'd have to think about Kansas. Who's Kansas's current governor? Kansas current governor. Laura Kelly. That's right. All right, and Laura Kelly flipped it, I believe. Yeah, she deflated Kobach. Yeah, it was a flip from Kobach. She took it from Kobach in 2019. I remember this. And I think Kentucky also. That sucked. But that was because I think it was Bevin or was his name or something. Bevin was just bad. People hated him. Yeah, people hated so Bashir won. So Bashir's gonna be in there until like 2023. He's not going anywhere, unfortunately. We're stuck with Bashir. But it's unfortunate that we're stuck here with Bashir, but it's what it is. But Kentucky will be blue. It's kind of cursed when you think about it, but yeah, we'll flip it back eventually. When do I go here? See, this is like a cursed 2016. This is such a curse. Yeah, so if we look here, I think Kentucky. Oh, that's right. Louisiana has a blue governor. I hate that. I hate thinking about that. Yeah, 2019 sucked for the governorships. I think we lost Louisiana, Kentucky, and I guess Kansas. Yeah, I think. Yeah, so they think Kansas will flip. Or is this based off my map? I can't tell. I guess we can find it out if I do this. Yeah, this is based on my map. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I think Kansas, we could flip it easily. The only one I'm not sure about is Arizona. I'm going to put Arizona, but it's a toss-up. No, let's see. Yeah, I would leave it something like this. Arizona and Georgia is a toss-up, actually. See, it depends. If the Stacey Abrams machine manages to pull it off, I could see it going lean to tilt blue. It all depends on what happens. All right, let's look at the House 2020 House interaction. I think we want to go to 2021. Because Republicans flipped, so actually I think I want to go. Yeah. Did this ever get called? NY22. Did that ever get called? I'm trying to remember. I think this is the actual results. Let's see. I want the House. And we can do Senate. We just did Senate. President. Let's see. House. I want to see 2022. Okay. 2022. And at that point, I think I'm going to end the stream. No, I can't load. Oh, no, we can. 2022. No, I can't load it. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the stream, I think. Thank you all for watching. We just had fun today. Casual stream. We had some interesting. We had 45 playbacks. What's that? Total number of times videos. That's cool. We had one concurrent viewer this whole stream. Thank you to whoever you are. At one point, we had 4 viewers at one point. What is this? Let's go. Yes, thank you all for watching. I just opened the wrong window. I'm glad you all had a chance to enjoy the stream. We had a lot of stream viewers today. So that's good. I think Populist Politics sent this. We had one comment that got retracted. I'm sorry, chat. I never got a chance to see what you were saying. But, so thank you all for enjoying today's stream. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow Twitter, follow me on Twitter and everything. Populist Politics will be here tomorrow, most likely. More protests and rioting. We'll save all that tomorrow. I have 130 followers. I should have like a million, so get on that Twitter. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and yeah. Good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you all. Yeah. Insert end of video thing here.